Hello, my zombie killers. It is I, Ripx. Well, today we venture forth into Strategus, or Strategus, however you call it. Strategus is a new mode that has been released off of cRPG where your clan is able to battle other clans for land. It does implement some of the single-player features of Mount Blade with multiplayer combat. It is a bit complex, so I have some guest commentators here to explain it a bit more. These guys are cRPG legends in their own right, and I will let them introduce themselves to you. Hello, guys.
So, my name is Ramses. I'm a member of the Bond Brigade.
I'm Archon, and I crush people with my hammer.
Hello, Archon, and hello, Ramses. Thank you so much for joining us.
So right now we're looking on the EU3 server. It's right now a Strategus dual server. In a minute or two, it's going to switch to Strategus battle, and we can see a whole flock of people here getting ready for Strategus battle. When you're signed up, you're supposed to get ready here and get warmed up before the battle. So when when the battle starts, you're tiptoe ready for everything that goes.
Okay, that is good to know. Let's quickly talk about the cRPG Strategist map.
Right, pretty much, if you look across the map here, you'll see various different colours, like the names over the villages. And those names are of clans. Well, no, the colour is the clan that attacked it. If you look over by the Kurgit area, where Tolga and that is, you should be able to see where the Fallen are. They've got some land over by the Tolga area. So pretty much every clan has their own colour. And once they attack it, they get it. And then the name appears over it, so you know who or who not owns the fief. As I said before, in the villages, once they're all taken and everything's taken, and every clan has their own fiefs, they can start attacking other fiefs and go to war with other factions. But everybody is expecting a update to Strategus, because this is the old Strategus, and Chad's has been updating the cRPG for a long time. And Strategus just came out a couple of days ago. I believe it was on Friday. And you can already see how far it's progressed.
Well, definitely, without a doubt, thanks for the information. Do you know anything in regards to the new Strategus that Chad is working on? Is it going to be similar, or is it going to be different?
So far, what Chad's has released is that they're going to be resources. So if you have a big group of army, you need food for them, so they stay as their morale boost. Otherwise, troops will start to leave your army. Each different village or castle will give you resources or troops or something like that. There will be trading routes like in single player, so different clans can trade with each other halfway across the map by just sending a caravan along. And I believe that if it is like single player, you can send an army with that caravan to protect it along the way.
So I guess the simplest question is, what is Strategus? In simple terms for Ripx, I'm a bit of a noob here.
Pretty much what's happening now is all the guys that just got kicked out of EU3 are going back into EU3 to join the Strategus battle. Strategus is pretty much where factions go onto a multiplayer map for cRPG. Strategus is pretty much like single player, but for multiplayer for the clans of cRPG. This is a battle between the Grey Order and one of the villages that they're attacking.
It doesn't look too good for the village, as very few people have signed up.
But you never know, that might change later on. People might be late.
So how does that work? People have to sign up for a battle per se? On the website, or?
When you are starting to get used to cRPG, you have cRPG.net, which is your character page. On the character page there's also a tab called Battles. These are Strategus battles which you can sign up for. If you don't sign up for a battle, you are automatically assigned to spectator, like we are now. If you do sign up for a team though, and you get accepted by the commander, you are also automatically assigned to that team, so you can't just switch by yourself. You'll then fight for that commander using his plans, probably his TeamSpeak channel, and you'll be using his equipment.
They pay for their equipment on the Strategus map, I think it is, and pretty much get Strategus gold by playing in cRPG. So pretty much it all loops around Strategus.
That's awesome. How do you get armor? Is there a place to buy it? Or does the commander give it to you? Or what? I'm a bit confused on that. I'm still a bit of a noob here, sorry.
Oh, the commander buys it all, yeah. And in this case, it's an AI village that has been attacked. So it has calculated for the prices and all, and it's bought equipment and armor all by itself.
Wow, that's impressive.
And you can pretty clearly see the difference between the villagers and the army outside. You can see the army outside is organizing themselves, they're getting ready for a big struggle, while the peasants are running a little bit disorganized. Some of them are trying to rally, but it's not going so well, and they got some pretty poor equipment.
You can see that the Grey Order in this case going in two teams, either flanking round the left and right, try and hit the middle like simultaneously, or they're just one's going around the right and one's hitting the middle. Peasants are gonna win this.
So the Grey Order is attacking the city, correct?
No, they're trying to take, more specifically, they're trying to take the enemy spawn. If you get close to the enemy spawn and you take down their flag, there's an itsy bitsy tiny flag on the enemy spawn. If you take that down, the enemy can't spawn anymore, and if you kill the remaining enemy players, you'll then have won the battle. If you can't take the enemy spawn, you'll have to kill off all of the enemies. In this case, that's 500 villagers. So if they do capture the spawn, it's very well.
Pretty much, if you capture the spawn, they can't respawn at all.
Okay, good to know. Where is the spawn exactly? Again, I don't see a flag or anything.
The pile of logs where the peasants are spawning and the Grey Order are spawning. Yeah, the Grey Order are moving to the peasants spawn now to try and take it. Yeah, the peasants will obviously try and hold it off as they're trying to do, but it doesn't look too good for them at the moment.
It looks like one of the attacking infantry got a little bit delayed, but they can take it. Okay, Strategus battle is going to be short.
So this could be a very quick match, basically.
This was a very quick match. This happened when the village doesn't hire enough people, or if people just don't show up.
And the Grey Order has won once again without many losses.
It's a brilliant victory for the Grey Order, but this might not have been the best battle to see Strategus. I'm sure there's going to be many more, much longer and tougher fights.
Yeah, I would agree with Ruluns that you should really go and watch one of the other village attacks or later on in Strategus when there's a city or a town attack, because the Grey Order are clearly way too organised to let villagers have fun.
Okay, good to know. Well, I'm up for more.
Okay, so now we all got the purple message, Strategus battle is upcoming. So everyone got kicked out and are now gonna get back into the server. It's not changed game mode from Strategus Duel to Strategus Battle.
Okay, good to know. So it starts off as a duel like you said before, and then it goes to the actual live battle.
They got clubs this time instead of silly knives. They got bow spears instead of scythes. And they got two-handed axes instead of the regular axe. And the mercenaries are moving as one big tight group, deploying ladders, gearing up for the real fight. They've invested in some pretty heavy weapons. I see some mercenaries carrying sniper crossbows. The rest of the weapons aren't so high invested though. They don't have long spears, they got bamboo spears instead. Not so good, and they have lowish armor. Mercenaries have a reputation for saving on the equipment to make more money later on. If you take a look at their crossbows, for example, these crossbows are the absolute top end, but their bows are also relatively top end. The weapons though aren't really always. I think the mercenary ranged players have some idea of they can't really play without high-end gear, while the melee guys are a little bit more chill with that kind of stuff.
It looks like the fight is fairly even at the moment, don't you think?
For a village fight, it looks fairly even. The mercenaries are slowly pressing in on the village's spawn. I doubt it's going to be a spawn raid though.
So what do you think of this ripper?
Well, Archon, I am impressed. It is magical so far. I am enjoying the clan battles, and I like how it is integrated right into cRPG.
Oh, it looks like they took down their spawn. It might already be a spawn raid. Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah.
This could be some big deal for the mercenaries. Yep. I wait up this long and this is what we get.
So, a clear victory for the Mercenaries. I'm sure they're happy. They got a war coming up with another clan, and they need the extra troops.
Well, we are venturing off into another Strategus duel here. Again, it starts off as a duel server before it actually goes into the match. As you can see, my friend Ramses here is fighting some heads before the game actually starts. In a way, I like that it does start off as a duel server. It kind of gets all the players pumped up and ready to go. They can start fighting and basically practice and get warmed up before they actually have to go into the actual battle. Again, when the battle is live, there is no lollygagging, or your testicles will be tied up in a knot. Well done, Ramses!
Nicely gone. Serious Strategus battle we're gonna see from different from the battles earlier. It was against an AI and the players were disorganized and all. This village is owned by a faction, and that clan or faction is surely gonna defend it all they can, and they've organized everyone they can. They could get some good mercenaries, and they have good equipment. We're looking at a much more fair battle, and the chance of spawn rape is much less. Looking at the mercenaries, they really invested some gold. They got war horses, cataphracts, I see heavy armor, but it's a bit messy. They don't seem to have helmets at all, or just straw hats.
Are the mercenaries defending the town, or are they attacking the town?
The mercenaries are defending their town. The free companies of cRPG are organizing an attack on the town.
Okay, copy that.
We can see a little bit away up in the hills, the BRD guys wearing blue gambesons are getting ready for the fight. They're moving down towards the town. Mercenaries, I think they're preparing ambushes just around the town. You can see there are heavy cavalry stationed in the back of the village, probably to make it a sneak attack or a surprise attack. The rest of the defense is being organized with barricades in the middle of the streets. And we're having ladders to buildings, so archers are getting ready to take shots. This is going to be a real fight. Looks like the BRD, or the Free Companies of Caravania cavalry, is now flanking around town, and the mercenary cavalry has disappeared. They're flanking around from the mercenaries' viewpoint, flanking around the right. They are now at the Free Companies of Caravania spawn. Ooh, they might take the spawn. Ooh, this might get close. If the Free Companies of Caravania lose this, they're gonna lose more than 1,000 troops. And the mercenaries are now launching a full assault on the BRD's spawn, and they're hurrying all they can back to their spawn. This is gonna be close, man. The mercenaries were looking at a sure defeat, but this might have turned everything around.
So the Cav basically has taken the control point, the spawn point.
The bridge burners are struggling to take their own spawn back, because if they don't manage to take it back, they'll have lost the battle and more than 1,000 men.
Wow, that's interesting to me. I did not know it could go both ways. I thought attackers would attack and basically defenders defend, but it looks like the defenders have kind of turned the tables here.
This is really extraordinary. I must say I've never seen this happen in a Strategus battle. The bridge burners just lost 1,182 troops to the mercenaries' mere 300 troops.
Wow, that is a lot of troops. Okay, I guess we can call that an upset.
It's a long battle. I think we've had some surprises today. I've never seen 3 so quick battles.
3 quick battles indeed, but definitely a great intro into Strategus. So quickly, Ramses, tell me what just happened in this last match
Sneak
here.
attack. They made a sneak attack using the hills. So they flanked around the bridge burners left, came up at their spawn, took their spawn, and then they pushed from the village. Result? They took the spawn and they won the fight.
Well, they did indeed. That was an absolute upset. It was a quick match, but again, good to see. I do appreciate your help and commentary, as well as Archon. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Let's do it again. There's going to be a lot more matches to cover as well. Very happy that Strategus is out and about. Granted, it is kind of in beta, but it is live at least, and it's giving a lot of these big clans a taste of live battles. So again, thanks so much for joining us. Guest commentators today were Ramses and Archon. Thanks so much, guys. Please stay tuned. We have a lot more videos coming out for you guys very quick here. Again, I'm going to be focusing a lot on cRPG and Strategus coming up. My name is Ribex. Thanks so much for watching.